Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Kelly Milligan, co-founder and managing partner of Quorum Private Wealth at Sanctuary Wealth, to discuss teaching financial literacy in a way that prepares business school students for all phases of their career and life. Kelly, this is one of my personal and professional favorite topics. It's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Well, thank you for having me, Jill.
You teach a financial literacy course to students at top-ranked business schools in the U.S. What ignited your interest in creating this course and offering it to MBA students?
Well, I went to business school and law school at UCLA. And while I was there, I took every course I could possibly take on financial literacy, from tax to real estate to investment analysis to options and everything in between. And what I learned after a few years in the financial services industry following graduation is that 90% of what I was talking to clients about, I learned on the job. So we developed this course to really reinforce the basics of financial literacy and also talk to these students about some of the terms that they're going to see on the offer letters they get from employers that might be confusing to them, but really have impact in their overall net worth and financial health.
It's interesting you identified that disconnect, because when I first saw the pitch for this segment, my first thought was MBA students. You would have the assumption that they would have some of this background, and it really tells you where we're lacking when it comes to financial literacy education. So explain to me how this course is structured.
Right. So we start assuming nothing. We start at the beginning, which is really what are the basic building blocks of retirement planning. So we go through how Social Security and your employer-sponsored plan, like a 401k plan or a 403b plan, and your personal savings all intersect. And then we go on to a discussion about credit, lending, how to borrow tax efficiently, cost effectively, the many different ways to borrow. We discuss insurance, which many students haven't encountered. We discuss giving, philanthropy, because most of these students will be asked to give shortly upon graduation. And then we finish the course with advanced topics in executive compensation, some of these terms that I was talking about in offer letters.
In what ways do you hope to influence the students you are teaching this course to?
Well, ultimately, we hope that they become better stewards of capital. I mean, these folks go out into industry. They often are executives of publicly traded companies or business owners and entrepreneurs. And we just want them to have a basic level of financial literacy to help them make good decisions about their personal finances, but also to help them communicate those same concepts to their future employees and colleagues.
Now that you're in your 10th year of offering this curriculum, what makes you want to continue teaching this course to students?
Well, I mean, financial literacy is really important to us. It starts at a very early age. I'm heavily involved in scouting, so I'm a personal management merit badge counselor. The personal management merit badge is one of the Eagle required merit badges, and so a lot of the same concepts we teach to these MBA students starts at really young ages, when you're 12, 13 years old, and we also adapt the same coursework for the children, the adult children of our clients. And so to us, it's the motivation to keep going is to make it easier for our clients, their children, and the people in our community to make good financial decisions.
All right, Kelly, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you for having me.